I hope you guys are doing well. Yes, yes, yes. Y'all riding out with Grace Levi. I got like a 30. Everywhere in Georgia is 30 damn minutes. I got a 30-minute ride. You're paying bills and stuff. I just ruffled somebody's feathers. I always ruffling somebody's feathers. What is wrong with these people? They so emotional and so like, the game mentality is just blind people. So we're gonna talk about it this morning just a little bit. I, I um, I'm gonna go back and tell y'all thank you for everything. But I'm just gonna start off hot. I'm just gonna start off hot. So I went to go pay my phone bill, and I just asked a random question. I said, ma'am, you don't feel like it's getting hotter, like bad hot, like something's changed with the sun? I'm a little like something is going on because I have traveled state to state, and I have experienced different types of heat. Okay, so in Jersey, it's muggy as hell. It's a muggy type heat. You can't breathe. Georgia is a heat, but it's a heat that you can. It'll dry up the land a little bit, but if it's under like shade, you can get a little protection under Georgia. In Texas, when I went to Texas, it is scorching hot. I mean, like burn your skin hot. Okay, literally, I was out there with a Caucasian nurse, and she sat on the bench, and she caught straight. She just burned. I hope this ain't Wix calling me back right now. I've been trying to talk to Wix for a long time. I'm gonna have to call him back because that is very important. But talking to y'all is very important. So I mentioned to the lady out here in Georgia, like, hey, did the weather change? Do you notice it's like beaming hot, like you can't go outside without the sun killing you? She's like, yeah, global warming. I was like, I don't know. I don't subscribe to those type of words. Like, I don't subscribe to what the politics are, pushing. But it is. I noticed just out of the last couple of months, it got really hot. So I explained the same thing to her, and I think she took offense when I say I don't subscribe to what political words or whatever. And she was like, well, I trust the experts. I trust the scientists. I said, well, I am an expert. I'm a whole ICU nurse for 11 years, and I was one of the ones that didn't do this. I was the one that told them, wait a minute. Let's think about this, and guess where we're at today? Nobody. I'm going to ride that like a donkey. I said, nobody. I said, so I was concerned about the side effects, things like that. They try to knock people off the live. But y'all come back in so y'all can have this real talk with Grace Levi, because we're going to talk about a lot of different things. I'm also going to be doing a trending topic so I can expand y'all minds, because that's what we do. So she got a little offensive, and I was like, well, I'm an expert. I'm in the field. So let me ask you a question. Did you ever look at the global warming thing of what they say? Because I can't commit to saying this global warming if I haven't looked at the data. She was like, have you? I was like, nope. That's why I'm not saying it's global warming, because what I'm seeing right now is just a total difference, in the last couple of months. So she was like, well, we could agree to disagree. We don't have to talk about it. And I started cracking up. I was like, ma'am, it don't even have to be like that. I said, that's the problem with America. You can't even speak and have a critical conversation to make people think, instead of just being so like this. You literally agree what I said about this. And now you're like, no, I just care about the experts. So this was a conversation I had. I know this is Wix calling me, and I just was like, damn, this is global. This is literally the mindset of people who have gang mentality, who don't like to research for themselves, who has that click, whatever you say, I go with, and that is death. That is literally death to you, your soul, your being, who you are, and actually death to common sense. You're not even able to make decisions based on your thinking. You're literally just saying, oh, the scientist said that. I said, shit, you trusted them? I was out of a job for 3 months, and then they was begging for me to come back and said, whatever, don't take it, just come back. And where we at right here this year? Nobody. Now, I do know that that's kind of flaring back up. Guys, I'm going back into the hospitals in the next couple of weeks. So on my other page, I will be right back. Y'all probably don't know about that, but Grace Levi is all over the place. Yes, ADHD. Instead of making it work against me, I just do a lot. So I have a nurses page. Blessings, Shay Love. Blessings. This is like starting off my trending topics where I'm gonna just talk to y'all randomly, and when I'm setting up a trending topic, I'm trying to get y'all in there where we can talk about different things outside of adulting and things that relate to adulting. So basically that is the cognitive dissonance that I've noticed go across the board. So it started this morning. She was mad as hell. I said, baby, I think you don't need to always talk to the experts because when it comes to money involved and political agendas, that may blind them. Anyway, so I just wanted to say, one, after all of that, I want to say thank you to the people who genuinely support me. I know the other night I watched the video again, and I watched the first part of the video where I was we were getting started. I was gonna do the reaction to the Dalton meeting, and I was so happy. Like I could see the difference in my demeanor. Now, guys who accept me for who I am, thank you so much. I just want you guys to get to know me a little bit because I don't play with the nonsense. You know, when it comes to that. So I think I really did good as far as my reaction to being blocked on these people's platforms. And literally just the live before, if you listen to my commentary, even though we wasn't on the same page or whatever, I was giving shout outs to these people. I was like, yeah, Hannibal did this, and yeah, this was a video he shared. And I was like, shout out to the Dalton trustees. Like, I was green as fuck in that video, that first video, excuse my language. When I look back, I was like, damn, I know I'm wholehearted because I still was like just pushing these people before I figured out that they blocked me. That shit was funny. When I look back, I was so silly. I was trying to figure out what was going on. I'm like, what is going on? I said, you think they're stopping people from streaming? No, they were stopping me from streaming. All of them. So I wanted to talk about not that in specific, not the mess, because if they continue and I feel like somebody's going to give me another jab, I'm going to come out with another gut punch. Yes, I'm not going to just come and attack y'all, but if I feel like my back against the wall, I feel disrespected. I think that's the problem with people with me. I'm an uncontrolled person. So I had to reevaluate everything like, damn, what really happened? Because I thought the trustees that I met, all of them, that they were genuine, like we was good, like I didn't do anything to them, so why would my page be blocked? You see what I'm saying? But I like I said, I do believe that they look at me after meeting me. Now I don't think they think I'm a bad person. I think what they think is that I'm uncontrollable, that they cannot control the narrative with me, and whatever I find, most likely I'm going to disclose it in some type of way to the people, because I guess they can tell that my alignment is with the people and not the system. So I'm really thinking back, like, damn, what really happened? Because even with Steve, like, I got mad love for Steve even to today. Like, I have got played by people. And at the end of the day, they come back and they need me, and I still hold them down. Not like that. Not like I trust them and fuck with them. But whatever God ushers me to do, I'm going to do it. So that goes to say that next week, when I get all of my videos out, I'm going to do what I said I was going to do. Even though Steve blocked me, and I know it's Steve. Like, Steve, please, I love you. Anyway, but I'm not begging for your ass. I'm going to make a dedication video to him like I wanted to. I honor, especially me, I think that's the healthcare part of me, to know his diagnosis and to know that he still pushed through all this stress and know that stress can actually flare up the MS and all types of stuff, bad eating habits, all types of stuff. So he's really taking the chance to continue to fight. So I have to respect that. Now, if he is being manipulated or being, he gotta choose his side. He don't know me. I don't hold no grudges. Like, you see what I'm saying? Like, okay, I wanted to come out and talk today because I know when I made that live, I was a little rough. Now, mind you, I could get much better than that, y'all. I did a great job because I really feel disrespected. The sun is beaming on me like it's God. Like, oh, I don't know where that light coming from. I can't move it. So, some people I know I probably had turned off that night because I was going in, but I'm going to tell y'all now, I can get worse. I am the type of friend, I'm going to tell you this, and I'm not going to try to get worse online. I think that's what they're afraid of. I can't, and I will not. I'm the type of friend that if you come to me with an issue, I'm the finisher. I'm not the friend that keep on egging you on into dealing with dysfunction, and it's the reason. But it is, but the the main thing is for you to protect yourself, get yourself out of a bad situation, and move forward in life. Like I tell my kids, and I would tell anyone, you can bring people into your life, and they literally can just take you down a path just a little bit off of your path. You'll be going to school, working, doing your thing, holding your household together, and then you meet this person, this man or this friend that has this reckless lifestyle, and you start to get involved. Maybe you go to parties, maybe you're doing stuff, getting more drunk, mindset starting to change. I'm just giving you an example of how people in your life can literally just bend your tree, and you'll be going a whole nother route. So I'm really funny with that type of stuff. Like my thing is for people to reach their full destination, for you to reach your full potential. That's what my covenant with God was, to save as many people as possible and bring them back to Him, not to save them to be my people, be my followers. Literally, save, touch, and go. That's all I've been doing in nursing. Save, touch, and go. I don't even know half my patients' name, but I have their room numbers, their diagnosis, just in case I never have to go to. Just in case I ever have to go to court because of the bad things that happen in the hospital. I always protect myself. But if people ever, when we get big, when we and y'all get big on Uncensored, the Levi family, people are gonna go under the video and be like, "Yo, that was my nurse. Oh my God, that's my nurse." I'm waiting for it. That's why I do contract, and I do contract. One, because I can't commit to these places because they're terrible. I haven't found a place that was just great for the people, and also because I know I'm a renegade, and God has put in my heart to always be a truth teller and a speaker. So these platforms and things, I use them for just doing that, and I've been doing it even before this. I always been a truth teller on Facebook, getting in trouble. I haven't been getting in Facebook jail because I know how to deal with that shit now. Like, I know where to do what and do what. So this has been a learning experience for me. But I always been this type of person. I never changed. I'm much more refined than what I was. I'm literally the end stopper, the end game. Like I said, you come to me, well, why the hell don't you do that to me? It literally popped off the holder like, it jumped off the holder. I'm literally, like I said, that type of friend that if you come to me like, yo, girl, this shit about to go down, I'll be like, let's go. Let's get it. I'm the finisher. I'm not the continue to pull shit through. You want it done? Let's get it. That's the type of person I am. So be reserved with the things that you do share with me. I'm going to be honest, because once you bring it to me, I'm bringing it to the forelight if you want me to, and we're going to fight a good fight. Like, we're going to end this shit. I'm not about to play with you. I'm not about to let you be in an abusive relationship. You keep coming to me talking about you need money, black eyes and shit. I was the best friend back in the day that was shutting my friends' baby fathers down. Like, if they were getting abused by their baby father, when I came in the room, they're like, Siobhan, that's wilding, and I just be trying. This is how they talk to me after fighting on the girl. And I'll be like, nah. That's not how you do. You're a whole man. Like, it doesn't matter if that's her mouth. These are conversations I will have with these individuals. So I'm telling you this to tell you what type of person I am, because if you watch one video, a certain video where I'm just kind of going off or saying a few curse words or whatever, you will never get the full understanding of who I am. So, like, I just want you guys to give me a chance to know who I am so it can help you guys. I'm helping, plain and simple. Everything that I talk about is about the liberation of the people. Everything I talk about, I'm usually applying it to my life. Not a joke. When I talk about tax liens, when I talk about passive weight loss, when I talk about law, all things that I apply to my life to keep me going and making sure that I'm safe as an individual. The end game is that we born alone, die alone. You want to make as many connections as possible, things like that. But when it hit the fan, you're going to meet your God by yourself. That is the excuses that these take profits use. But me, I'm much different. I want your soul to be fixed before you go to God. Like I said, you got to disease hand, cut it off, because I need as much of us to not be in the abyss as possible. That's what I think about in every interaction. Am I going to burn in hell? What do God think about this? I know it's extreme, but that's how I think, and I'm not perfect. And what can I do to help this person kind of have a clearer mind? Even with the girl, she got tight with me. I'm like, baby, I'm praying for you, because don't just follow what the scientists do say. I'm giving you an example. You like, we got to talk about it. I'm like, damn, you're tight. And that's how most people are because they have cognitive dissonance. So if you are that type of person, you won't like this page. If you like even when I put a few videos, like I put that video up of Hinyard calling out the trustees or why, like vote on Freeman being fired. The people who cannot see past the trustees possibly being compromised, they like, oh, I can understand why they did it. It's because they didn't have to, because he was already fired, and I wouldn't say the girl. She set y'all up. She made y'all look like y'all support him. There's other things in the background that y'all don't know, and they may be thinking they can align with Keith Freeman. That's dangerous. But even though people are not thinking how far and dangerous that can be because this nigga is a snake, excuse my language, they just support the trustees in whatever decision they make. So I can hear it in their comments at the bottom. I'm like, damn, these niggas is cognitive dissonance. Like, that made me look like, wait a minute. I would have been the first, like, fire him. Yes, I'll play your game. I'll be the first to say fire him. He crooked. He blocked you. He blocked you from being seen from us. Now he giving us information. He can give us whatever he wants because that's the information he had already. Talking about it's hard. Here you talking about it's hard for me to get the information. Girl, you are the information. So he had it. So he's not really doing any good deed by giving it to the trustees now that he's been supposed to do that. But that goes to the mindset of the people, how they can be blinded. Like, I'm not saying that the trustees are on his side, but at least you'll have two ways of thinking about it. Like, okay, they may not be. Maybe they didn't want to just answer to her because they know she was trolling. But on the other aspect of representation, especially in the middle of a campaign, you want shit to be clear, and concise. So that is another example of the gang mentality that blinds people. Like Tiffany said, I'm the leader. I had the visionary. Y'all supposed to follow me, just like someone else said. The other content creator who y'all been worried, not content creator, but I'm gonna call him that y'all been asking me what's going on between me and you. He has the same personality. I mean, between me and that person, nothing really. I'm gonna be honest. Nothing has happened bad between me and him. Let me clarify that. It's always been an intuition thing for me, and y'all could bring that to whoever. From day one, the spirit always told me something is not totally there. Something is not totally transparent. Just like you guys, I was under that infatuation of, oh my God, so entertaining, something about the light. You know how he's like, I'm the chosen one, I'm blessed by God. There is a blessing over that person's life, and I know it. But when you're living under a Leviticus spirit, and that's what I categorize that person as, a Leviticus spirit, please look at it. When you learn about Leviticus spirit, you're going to see all of that person's personality. Now, I'm not saying this person can't be saved and can't do better, but if you have the same pattern from all the other events that you had jumped into, and it's ending up the same way, and someone always got to say, pay attention, stay on point, don't be all over the place, then you have to think about it. Now, all of that stuff, I'm keeping it real. This is my disclosure of some of the stuff so you can understand why I was like, even a couple of weeks ago before going to Dalton, like, I'm falling back. I'm just going to focus on myself. Because that person made me uncomfortable with their behavior. One, it was like, all right, you're a little reckless. And then two, is like, you don't listen to nobody. Like, nobody can't tell you nothing. You keep talking about your team. I'm like, damn, that team must be fucked up because they got you just doing anything. But come to find out, it's literally your Leviticus spirit. You're just doing what you want to do, and then you don't have respect for the people around you, allegedly. You see what I'm saying? But I was seeing that from an outside perspective. And like, oh, shit, that Leviticus spirit keep throwing my phone down. Because look at my phone holder, y'all. This is a great phone holder. It is no reason for it to keep doing that. Let me put my phone up a little bit. Maybe that'll be a little bit better. But there's no reason for this thing to be doing that. I done took the back out and everything. Hold on. I got like 16 more minutes on my ride. Yeah, it just, you see I keep throwing the phone on the floor. Y'all see my thing. It's a nice car holder. There ain't no reason why I ain't trying to get no ticket. So, again, we're going to continue to talk about this Leviticus spirit. The Leviticus spirit is a spirit that, one, they cause chaos everywhere they go. They destroy lives around them unknowingly or unknowingly because of their ego and their actions with disregard for other people people around them, because it's all about their flight and their thing. In a situation like this, we cannot have that type of person literally leading people to the pits of hell. You got 5 different things against you because of the way you move, not just because people just don't want you there. No, it's literally because of the way you move. You see what I'm saying? So I was seeing all of that on the side. I'm a person that deal with critical thinking, even if I love him, even if I have mad love for him. Like I told you, my real brother, is actually doing a 20-year bid. Do I think what he did was right? Hell no. Did I try to tell him to stop? Hell yes. But do I support him and love him as a human being? Yes. Did I lose love for my brother? No. But do I support that behavior? No. Fuck that. I'm not gonna support that behavior, gang mentality, because he was in the gang, doing dumb shit, took people's lives. I'm talking about my real brother. So when I see that in someone that can affect the people on a national level, but not really. It's actually local. Motherfucker's head too big. But it's okay. I love it. You're supposed to be thinking bigger yourself, but damn, not to the point that you're pulling people down around you, not to the point that people around you feel like they're in competition with you for no reason, and you don't have to say anything. Your spirit rings. Your behavior rings. The things you say ring. So that's what's actually what made me uncomfortable with certain individuals. It was nothing this individual did to me specifically. My spirit kept ringing like, yo, please pay attention. Please pay attention. You can't get yourself caught up in this because you got so much to lose. Now, when it comes to me, I'm a lonesome dove. I explain to y'all, like, if I'm going to have to bust my guns until I bring people around me with, you know what I'm saying, I'm going to have to do it for myself. I don't have this big team. I don't have the people who got connections and the FBI, and I have none of that. So I have to move accordingly. So I started to say, fuck, I got to fall back because of that. And that's when we had that first conversation. That's when I came to you live, like, y'all, I'm falling back. I'm just doing my own thing, da-da-da. Still, no one did nothing to me. I'm so done with this. I'm about to pull over and talk to y'all for 5 minutes. Let me pull over and talk to y'all so I won't get no ticket, because I'm not in a rush to go where I'm at. I got like a 14-minute drive because some keep throwing it down so y'all won't get this conversation or get this work so y'all can really understand what really happened and why y'all have to have discernment. So I'm going to just pull over. So basically, that kept coming to me, and I had to reevaluate my situation. Like I said, when things hit the fan, it's just me. We could talk on the phone, we could do that, but somebody show up at my house, it's going to be me busting my guns with my teenagers. What the fuck am I supposed to do? Get myself in a bad situation because someone's a reckless-ass soul, and they don't really care about the people around them. Now, this was all my intuition. Me like something not right. I told you my intuition is ridiculous. So also it came from someone not being genuine, reaching out and saying, hey, I want you to do this, da da da, and then not really having the plan, not being consistent. Now, I am a task-orientated person. I'm real when it comes to business and doing things. I'm not going to say, hey, I want you to do this with me, and then never follow through, never have a real plan, and especially in the tone where that person has several people against them, and I'm like the only one in the public capping for them. Why won't it be best to keep me at bay, to make sure that I don't change my mind and that you can control my narrative, because I'm not going to say anything against you, but don't really fuck with you? That's what I was feeling. No one said it. That's what I was feeling. Okay? So even up to going to Illinois up there to the event, I didn't share with no one I was going up there. I didn't even share with my online best friend, Myra, Judge Petty. I didn't tell her to that day, like, listen, I'm going this, that, and that. She was like, oh, my God. And she rode with me. She helped me down with the flat tire, talked to me. It just supported me genuinely. And the reason I didn't tell her because I didn't want to 100% sure if I could orchestrate it because of my financial situation. Not a joke. I don't care if I keep saying I'm a nurse. We're all fucking broke. I know doctors who have hundreds of $1,000s of school bills and things like that. Everybody in America is literally faking it till they make it unless they make real decisions, and I've been financially making decisions to get myself above. But as a single mother with no kid's father and never received child support, and that's they problem, I had to do everything myself. So That why, one, I was hesitant, wasn't sure was I going up there. Two, I had to make sure that my kids were good. They not babies. They 20, they 19. You got to understand this. They're college students. They're going to live their lives. I'm trying to get out and redefine myself, get back into what was known as activism for me, because I always been on it like that since Newark. And then getting into this controversy. This is controversy with Dalton. It's not just Dalton. I look at this as more as a whole political corruption. There are people that are protecting her, just like Mr. who I supported all, like, ride or die. Oh, I could get your IP. Oh, I could do this. I could get people to watch you. It got to the point that I started feeling uncomfortable, and I even said it, like, yo, I put a thing on my phone so motherfuckers can't look at me. Why should I have to feel like that? You know why? Because that person wasn't genuine with me to establish a real relationship that was cohesive to the plan. It was like, I'm going to hold her at bay so she can shut the fuck up. That's what I was feeling, and that's what I felt manifest itself, okay, when I was an uncontrolled being. All this time, you could talk to me, you could inbox me, you chose not to. And then I get up to Cara House, and I'm pulling into the driveway, and I get a phone call, and we finally talk. And at that point, I say the same thing that I said to y'all, to that person. Yo, I love you. I got mad love for you. I'm just indifferent about what's going on. My intuition is just telling me something, and I just feel like it's weird. Other things happen. He disclosed some stuff to me that I won't have to repeat or say anything, but I really felt like it was genuine at that time. This was at Cara in front of her house. So I was like, cool. Maybe the indifferent stuff that I was feeling is just like, but I think that person reached out to me because I was right there on boots on the ground. If I never went, that person would have not reached out to me. I feel like that because you wasn't being consistent. You was being weird. Like you ever reach out to somebody and talk to you when they want to? That's not a friend, and that's not a good business situation. And that's what was going on. That was like, you ain't the king. And you're not the king, even if you were. I don't give a fuck. You have respect for people. And that's why all the indifference was happening in me, despite everything. And this was just before I even went out there, so you guys can understand. Understand, yes, I'm going to tell y'all the truth. I'm not about to play politics, none of that. So, boom. I don't know if I could disclose the rest because it has nothing to do with me. Whoever else want to tell they talk, they speak their piece. But all I will say is that someone was representing to me that we were good, and they represented to you like, hey, go on her page. She got boots on the ground, support her. But then you in the background like, I don't fuck with her. That you know I don't fuck with her. Okay? Ask that person, why would he be like that? Towards someone who is genuinely, holding you on their shoulder. I was literally so excited for the Hell Week. I gave up to $300. Look at your shit. That wasn't because I needed up thing or nothing. I was just so fucking happy that someone was doing it. That's how we did it. We went out there. We had cookouts. We had the people out there. The same thing that Henry was doing to get her vote was what we was doing to get people right. So when that Hell Week happened, I was so fucking excited. I wasn't trying to ride nobody's coattail. I gave my honor and said thank you for allowing me to put your videos up because it did help this page. It did help break the suppression. And I do believe that people have some type of protection and covenant over their lives, and I don't doubt that. But the more iniquity that you put in your cup, your blessings are going to be overshadowed. Just like I told my brother, somebody reminded my real brother. I told my brother, yo, over these last 4 years, this was before he went to jail, you've been in and out of the GED program. This lady risked her career, everything, and money 4 times to get you back in Essex County GED program. You disappointed her. You didn't do it. She was going for bat. You've been running the streets. You've been getting arrested, let go. Motherfuckers you got shot at, nothing happened. You crashed into a tree, broke your ankles, broke both your hips. We had to ride through. This is my brother. I'm telling you about. And I told him just before he got arrested, for real, I said, yo, God can only protect you so much. You have a heavenly blessing over you, sir. You blessed. God wants you to do something for him, but because of your choices, once you get burned, you're going to be fucking burned. And I told my bro that when I was cutting his hair. The last time I gave him a cut, because I used to do hair too. I still got them licensed people who run my shit. All that is active. I'm really a goody-goody on paper. And I took my nursing test finally, and that week that I was looking for a job, and I'm going through shit, somebody sent me a newspaper, like, yo, your brother in the newspaper. I'm like, what the literally made the newspaper for the thing that he did with his boys. And like I said, they had a 5-for-1. The person that was not unalived and all these stupid individuals. So I warned him. So that's what I was feeling too. That's what I'm feeling with this character. And y'all know who I'm talking about. And at the end of the day, it's not like I don't have love for him, but I'm not no fucking fool. Like that, I dealt with Leos. My daddy a Leo, my original sperm donor, and my kid's father is a Leo. So I understand them individuals, and we have a good relationship. But when they get toxic and self-absorbed and think that everybody's just supposed to do what they want to do or say what they want them to say, even though when they know they fucking wrong, now that's where the Leo lose me. All cases, I fuck with you. You funny. You got a good personality. We crack joke. We have fun. We the life of the party together. But nigga, you making some other reckless ass choices just out of the blue. This is my kid's father. He'll just go out all of a sudden, nigga had 5 fights. Like what? What the fuck just happened? Yo, I was just talking and then other shit just popped off and just didn't know how to react. I'm like, yo, you did that. Why? Now you got beef with all these niggas down here. This is what I know about these individuals. Do this sound familiar? Now, this is before I could have any solidification of all my intuition. Just know all my solidification of my intuition didn't come from my experience, and I'm going to mind my fucking business. The people around this individual eventually come out and tell their truths if he continue to be the asshole that he is to them. It is real. You can't be like that. You have to repent. Depending on his age, it sounds like a midlife crisis. No, it's a person that never grew up. They never grew out their second childhood. They used to get in what they want to. The same thing with my brother. I was raised differently from my brother. Me, I started working at 15. My mother used to get on me, talk about me like shit. I'm like my father. We had this relationship where I looked just like my father. She hated it. So I had to deal with that. She had to grow. My brother, it was something about him that she favored him. Everything, the boy was getting $300 sneakers. I never got $60 sneakers. From 15 years old, when I started working, and she only give me $200 to go school shopping, I was like, I can't do no with $200. I started grinding for myself. This was what I've seen. So it's not a midlife crisis. It's the foundation of that person's structure. Like they never could accept no. Even when somebody was around them to tell them no, this is not right, they still found someone to support that bad behavior, and they stayed in their first childhood going into their second childhood. Baby, they didn't even get it. You see what I'm saying? They didn't even get there yet. So that's how my brother got so rotten, and that's what I was seeing with other people. Like, so now nobody can tell you nothing, you the big man, and look at you. Case stuff for 20 years. And I'm talking about my brother. So I don't know if that explained a little bit more, because I'm saying it but not saying it. I'm saying it because when I first started really something in my head, it's so crazy, another intuition. I was like, yo, I pray I never have to do a live talking against him because I got mad love for him, but I could see why all these people do this shit. Not all fake makeup stuff that they were making up, this crazy bullshit. But I could see why people would eventually just be like, nah. But I'm used to dysfunction. That's sad. I'm used to dysfunction. I'm used to bad behavior, especially coming from Haiti. In that type of household, we argue, and everybody get together, we go kick ass. Especially in the hospital, all this dysfunctional shit going on. Got to make it the best and do what you do to save lives. So I'm used to patients cursing me out. when they was mad because they sick, and then like, you know what? I'm sorry, I was upset. I'm like, you good, baby? Just come on, let's move on forward. I ain't worried about it. I'm used to conflict resolution, so I I I saw a lot of the behaviors not being seeming as abnormal as some people would, who was very standoffish from the beginning and saw the chaos. I looked at it like, oh, it could be handled. Like, it's not that bad. Sometimes we need a little bit of that to get the shit done, but not at the detriment or the death of people. Not like you lost me when you are pretending to be one person in front of the camera and different in the background. Anybody who met me out in Dalton, I have a picture of one of the ladies that sent me a picture when I'm not gonna tell you her name, and she came in my inbox like, I see everything that's happening. I'm so sorry it's going on. I met you. I love you. I support you. She sent me. I'm not gonna tear up. She sent me a picture of us that we took together, and it shows that being real is gonna be real. Real is real. I don't have to be fake like them. I don't have to be fake like Hannibal. I don't have to be fake like Steve, even though Steve, I love you. I don't have to be fake like whoever told him to block me on the Dalton page. It has to be somebody in charge. I don't have to be fake like some of the trustees, and I think they are afraid because they don't know what I know. And that makes it bad because you don't even know what I know. You don't even know if I know anything about you. And you're so guilty that you will make moves to try to suppress me. I cannot be suppressed. I'm uncensored. I'm uncensored. They couldn't do it for 4 or 5 years. What makes you think that you're going to do it? God is going to give me the leeway because guess what the people need? They need the choice and discernment. Even though y'all running the game and y'all run politics and this earth is the devil's domain according to the Bible, but God is going to take this back over through us, through the body of Christ. Yeah, it doesn't mean that we don't get a even playing ground, meaning that at least the truth has to be out there to let people discern. And then if they choose to deal with you, choose to go down that route, then at least they choose to go down that route. That's what time I'm on, and that's how it works. And these bad actors, bad offenders, these narrative controllers, you ain't playing fair. Fuck it. If we gonna play this game and we gonna have war, nigga, let's play. Let me have an even playing ground. If you so big and bad and your shit right and I'm wrong and I'm the bad person, don't go to suppress. Let this be. Let's just box. That's how I look at it. Don't put me in a corner, tie me up, and then try to punch me in the face. You scary. You a punk. I'm like Tiffany. Let's box. And I'm not like her. I'm actually opposite. That's what makes me really want to go after her because I see how she take all these good ideas and good allegedly intentions and it just warps into something so dysfunctional, fucked up, and self-absorbing. Before I get on the road, because I still got 15 minutes, I will not let this thing jump out one more time at me. I will not allow anyone to control my narrative. I will monitor what I say and not bring everything out because that's what I learned from nursing. You can't say everything. But you shouldn't be so scary and reactory that all of y'all block my page. That says a lot. And I hope the people see it. Like, yo, let's have an even playing ground. But regardless, I unsubscribe to them. I know how the algorithm works, so I won't let y'all, because my channel has a lot of association with those other channels because the same people who watch me watch them. So I had to unsubscribe to all of them and subscribe to other people who've been talking about Dalton, and they actually have way more views or just as many as views as Hannibal and way more views than the person I'm talking about that think he the king of shit. I don't even understand when people got more views on the narrative than you. You still can't humble your fucking self. You need to change your life, boy. Boy, I love you. You got to change your ways. I'm switching lanes. You can't switch lanes with the same heart and the same mind. Yes, I am the Secure Your Energy that was under that video that y'all saw that said, no, it's not that, it's your ego. Your ego is the problem. That was me, and that's why they muted me on that page. And they was like, we're not about to let her do that on our page. And I think that's why they They block me because they know I will say that shit. And the only reason why I said something, it was 2 hours into the live. I was listening like, all right, cool. You saying this shucking and jiving shit. You disregarding the super producer because whatever, trying to control the narrative. Stop talking about her. You better not say nothing bad because I'm like a pit bull. If I love you, I'm riding. And I love the super producer. She is a human being. She is a great mother. She's just a shit. I love Cara. I love Myra. If y'all thought I was batting for that person by making videos, no. I'm batting for those three. Fuck videos. I'm gonna make sure whatever I could do that their life is good. If I could help them, talk to them, send them money. Them the people I fuck with, and they'll do the same for me. So I am ride or die. I tried to be ride or die. But when people continue to say, oh, I'm hard to love, I thought I was hard to love, I was this, I was that, people judge me. Nobody was judging you. Everybody was trying to love you genuinely, but you won't allow them to love you. You literally speak your toxicity into the relationship and your mindset. You push people into that. That's why I was like, yo, everything this nigga said about how he felt like nobody love me and da-da-da. How, when all these people around you talking about, I love you, and cultly following you even when you're wrong, you still can't receive love. It's you. It's not the people around you. It's you that cannot receive love. And that's why you have these continued situations that people close to you or whatever allegedly set you up, got you. It's because of what you did. You're thinking what you did. And that is to you. And you know what I'm talking about. You have to change your heart, sir. You have to change your approach. It is a world that is affected by the shit you do, not just you. God, and stop using that excuse. God knows my heart. That is an excuse that's the devil of doctrines. The doctrines of devils. He do know our heart, and if he know what's deep in your heart, you in deep doo doo, because everything in your heart is manifesting through your behavior. And that goes into, and not just specific this person, that's just going into everybody. What's in your heart manifests through your behavior. The bickering, the arguing, the backstabbing, the cheating, the sexual explicitness, these things that we find as vices, these things that we call vices, and that we all got our own vices, that's what's in our heart. And God knows your heart. So why you say that like it's helping you? You in deep doo-doo. Because he know your heart and he know your actions. Stop making excuses. Stop trying to lead people to the pits of hell. Let them be free. Your freedom is much different than someone else's freedom. Why do they have to but he just say, it's my vision, it's my thing. That town is not your town. That's all the people town. They all had individual visions of how they was going to live and be. And you came and fucked it up because it's all about you. So I wanted to just do this live to tell you guys, I appreciate you guys, especially the ones who's been in my inbox, the ones who like my file. Get them. Don't keep pushing me to get them. I be that type just hook off like, damn. Motherfucker deserved it, but no, I'm not gonna do that. Hook off don't physically hit somebody. That's like set it off. That y'all know I'm from Newark, so I use those type of, but I'm not physically gonna hit anybody. Like I don't even fight. I used to fight back in the day, but I'm gonna tell you now, when it comes to physically fighting, even arguing with my kids, like when we was arguing so much, there's been so much going through it with them, it physically depletes me. Like, I can't be in conflict. God has made that. Like, once I turned my leaf, I'm tearing up. Once I turned my leaf from constantly fighting, because I used to be a fighter. I even fought. I had fights with dudes because we were knocking their girlfriends or their cousins out, knocking them the fuck out. There was wake-up calls when I wake up and my whole fucking body hurting. We like, damn, we going for niggas. I done got punched in the face, fell on the floor. I like, yo, I cannot do this. This was high school stories. And as I got after high school into college, I never had a fight. I never had a physical fight out of high school. I'm going to be honest. I'm not that type of individual. God has taken it out of me and said, fight for the people. So the same that I have, I use it all for my fight. Like let me give you an example. This is two examples. When I was depressed because my kid's father was a whole bum after I did a whole year and a half bid with this bum ass nigga, spent all my money, take care of these kids, travel back and forth, and he came out Leo ass, lion ass, not mad at all Leos. That's why you know what I'm saying? That really fucked me up. I went through a depression. That was the first depression I went in. I went from 170 pounds to 110 in fucking 9 months. I was a size 1 and 0, okay? And this nigga was so fucked up. He didn't help me take care of my kids. He didn't send child support, nothing. I left him alone. I was in nursing school. Before nursing school, I was taking pathophysiology. All of a sudden, I get a phone call. I haven't spoken to him, nothing. His mother like, what you done did to him? I said, I didn't do shit. What's going on? He coming up there. He said he gonna get all you baby mamas. This is his fucking life. He done made all these baby mamas, got another girl pregnant as soon as he came home, say my kid was replaced. I said, fuck all this. I'm a focus in. Came, broke my motherfucking windows in my house. Okay? This is what I went through, some of the things. And still didn't bother him. And all the depression I went through, you know what he said when he saw me, because he didn't see me in like 5 months. When I was thicker, I got small, and he broke my windows, and I made that nigga pay for it. He said to me, damn, you skinny as hell. That don't look good. Another blow to my motherfucking face. First and foremost, I begged you to help me take care of the kids. You won't. You literally looked at my face like I was a fucking animal. Fuck you. After all I did. Then you got the nerve to break my windows, because you have an emotional fucking defect from all the bad decisions you made, and now you attacking me by saying, "Oh, you don't look good." When I lost all this weight, because this is how I lost all the weight. I wouldn't eat. I didn't have enough money to eat, and all I could do was have enough to take care of my fucking kids and my bills. And I was so stressed I wouldn't eat, and I'll be up all fucking night crying. Wake up in the fucking morning and go to work, go straight to nursing school. Go to college, pick my kids up at night from my mother's house and do it again. And that nigga had the nerve to tell me that I looked bad because I was 105 pounds. This is some of the shit that I won't go through. This is some of the shit that I've been down because the motherfuckers fucked up. Do you understand why I moved the way I moved? I could have lost my life behind this nigga being sad. He wouldn't give a fuck. And that's the same way I feel that this other person is, because they showed it. My intuition kept saying something, but this person showed it with their actions. And as I mentioned to you, I didn't get that close for him to do it to me. How about that? Y'all need to hear from the people close to him that's ready to tell the truth. So that's one of the reasons why I got post-traumatic stress from bad behaviors, from motherfuckers who self-absorbed. And then I still rocked out and did it. I did it myself and moved myself out of Newark. Like I told y'all, y'all got to put the pieces together. I'm not here to lead y'all astray. I'm not here to have y'all just follow me. I want y'all niggas to be free. I want y'all people to be free, because you're not. And at the end of the day, when the smoke clear and everything, guess who had to do everything themselves? Follow the nigga to the pits of hell. Me. No food and while trying to make the best life of my kids, I couldn't even take them places, vacation, none of that. You know how vacation was? Going to the park, eating $2.50 sandwiches, chips, go to the dollar store, get $5, $10 worth of toys. And this is how we had to self-sustain and fight through people bad choices. And I'm going to say this, I can't blame him, my kid's father, because I fell for all of that. I saw the writing on the wall. People came to me like, he don't act like that when he's not around you. You should be around him all the time. And I never, peeped it. They his name Uba. That's his street name. They Uba different around you, yo. Come every day. And I'm laughing I'm thinking I'm just a girl to be chosen. No, because the nigga was dysfunctional. And they kept telling me. His first kid's mother was literally at the house almost every other day, I couldn't understand why she was around either, because that would confuse you. Oh, that nigga ain't shit. He don't take care of my kids. Da 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 da. He just do that. She could tell me all the business, but I'm in my head. I'm like, I'm confused because I'm like, you here every day, and you bring this boy around him. If he's not a good father, why you bringing him around? But people make other decisions. I don't know, based on, well, it's levels to bad behavior. So I never did been like that. I'm like good or bad. So I'm like, he good to me, but if he bad, and I'm seeing bad, it's a rat. So it's levels to people bad behavior, and they accept, and that's how she was, and it confused me because I thought it was all G. But everything that she experienced and everything that people were telling me while we were in the relationship, I got exposed to it afterwards. So that's the same thing that you guys are kind of happening to y'all. People are telling y'all stuff, exposing y'all to stuff, but because it didn't happen to you, it doesn't affect. This person won't treat me like that. Are you out of your fucking mind? I thought the same thing, and he did the same thing to me. And guess what? That third baby mother, he went and destroyed her fucking life, beating her and everything, all types of stuff. I'm like, thank you, Jesus. I went through this whole year of depression and plus, and you saved me from that. Because if I had that in my life, one, my kids would be dysfunctional. Because as I told my kids, being a single mother is not the best thing. But I look at it like this: if you got two parents in a household and they're arguing, they're fighting, and they're dysfunctional, and they cannot be fully effective for you, how is that better to have one parent who's cool, calm, collective, there for you wholeheartedly? Everybody's moving together as a unit and trying their best. I'd rather be that single mother. That's why I've been single. That's why I have chosen to be abstinent, going on 8 years now. And that's because I needed to heal from all of that. Because if I didn't, I would hate men. I'd be like, all y'all ain't shit, especially what you see on TV. So the things I'm sharing with you is what I went through. If I say you need to separate to heal and giving you suggestions, it's literally what I went through, what worked for me, and evidence-based things that I study. I'm a studier. So one of the things that I did to let y'all know when all of that bad stuff was happening to me, not only would I continue to go to school and do stuff, I pushed myself extra hard. So I wouldn't sit there and think about the bad stuff. So like what happened with that night when they blocked me and stuff, I was mad. I was a little tight. I woke up. I went to bed like 3:30. I woke up at 6 on it, editing videos, studying for my nursing contract, jumping doing my shit. That's me. I'm not gonna let y'all put me down. The more you go after me, the more fuel you give me. So I just think y'all, the people who know, they just do y'all thing. Just go about your business, because if I feel like any punches is gonna come to me, I'm going to punch back, and then I'm gonna go harder. That's why really YouTube cannot suppress me, because I have the ability to make videos after videos after videos. Y'all see, I pump them shits out like brrr. It's because God showed me how to do this. I told y'all I was making documentaries or putting clippings together to teach my kids their history. I'm a beast when it comes. I could make videos like this. They ain't the best and all that. I'm still working on techniques, but I could do what I do. And I could definitely clarify a narrative, because that's what I do. I do research papers. I'm an evidence-based person. So if I'm putting something out about you, it's going to be based on facts as evidence, and they definitely don't want that. That's why some of those trustees or somebody in Dolton got that investigator page, that investigator, private investigator, like his name, investigate something. They got 2 of his videos taken down. They did. Yes, y'all had to think why. I shared those videos with my peoples, and all of a sudden they were gone. And they were videos about the trustees. They were videos about Dr. Nikita. They don't want you to hear that. They don't even want me to repeat that shit. But that guy wasn't doing it in spite. He literally was just giving you a presentation of everything that was public information, and he put the pieces together. I don't know if they paid him or if they strict him or they gave him a cease and desist. But those 2 videos not up there. And those videos and other things that I have heard being told to me in Dolton, and my experience with the Alexis Wilson case, literally just flipped me. Like, fuck this. It's about the people and nobody else. Fuck you. I don't care. I'm not going to throw you all in the trash or try to, but if God say expose, some stuff is being exposed because y'all don't care. Y'all didn't see the pictures that I see and still seeking more information about the Lexus Wilson case. They did my baby girl dirty. Not only the 2 shots to the head, 5 shots to the body, they didn't respect her as a human being. And I'm going to leave it like that because I promised not to tell my sister, Miss Carver, details. So I won't tell y'all details because I know she watched. And I want her to always remember her beautiful baby girl, the way she saw her and the way she knew her. So knowing that I got 2 kids and anything could happen, and not sure what connections they got. Out here in Atlanta is crooked as fuck. Maybe it was, let me tell you this, maybe it was my paranoia. One day I was on contract that day. I think it was like a week or so after Hell Week, and I'm driving and shit. And I see this car, and I look right at the boy, and the boy looking at me, and it looked like he took a picture of me. But I said, maybe I'm tripping, yo. I'm tripping. I said, nah, that's just because this dude keep talking about he got people out there that can go in your place and see you. I said, this young black boy didn't take no picture of me. But once I had to think like that, I'm like, nah, I can't fuck with this because you're not bringing character to who you are. You're not being genuine. You holding me at bay, and now I'm looking, covering my motherfucking camera and shit like that because I don't even know if you really fuck with me. And come down to the end, you tell people you fuck with me, but then in the background, you know I got a problem with her. That's some bitch ass, language. See, that's when the best. That's some bipolar shit. That's fucked up. And that's where you lost me, and that's where I can't hold no punches for you no more because you on some bullshit. So I guess that said a lot. I hope I cleared up the air. I hope you guys didn't, because I wasn't as rough as I could have been that night. I think I had fun. I dropped a lot of curse bombs, so I'm gonna try to work on that because I want my presentation to be a little bit better. I did say that I had to tell Paul Roberts because he was in the chat. I was like, I'm sorry, Paul, because Paul met me. He see what he saw and he's like, oh shit, look at that. So I can't get like that. I can't get like I'm gonna defend myself. I can't get like I'm gonna defend other people. But my overall approach is what y'all saw in Dolce, the way I am, the people who hug me when they're like, Grace, I know you do you. Let's go. Hug, kiss. I don't give a fuck about COVID. I don't give a about none of that. Let's rock. Like I'm just that type of person. And when I met the super producer, yo, it was like love at first sight. She turned around like, look at you. And then I turned around like, huh? She was like, I'm her. I said, oh, shit. I literally wanted to jump off the platform I was at. And I gave her a hug. I was going to wrap my legs around her, but I was like, I could be weird. She going to think I'm crazy. I just wanted to cuddle her like a bunny. Like, it was something about her spirit is so fucking wonderful. And I'm talking about the super producer. I can't accept no one treating her no other way but amazing because she treat people amazing. I can't speak any more about that. So I got more videos to drop. Hopefully I can stream the Thornton Township meeting tonight. If I don't, I'm going to do a reaction video when the Lansing put it up, if they put it up. I don't have a lot of total ties out there. People I did meet was older women, those who gravitate to me, and I wasn't putting pressure on them like, hey, I need you to get my link, do this, do that. I don't really move like that. So if people wanted to do stuff for me, they will volunteer and I would accept it. Even the super producer, she was like, you need me to put your camera up, this, that, that. I was like, no, I got it. I was doing everything. I did everything. I didn't even want to bother her until my phone. It just looked like it was buffering. But y'all was seeing us in the beginning of the live, but on my end, it just looked like it was buffering. I'm like, damn, the Wi-Fi bad. And I sent her a link. So you see, and then also I wanted to be able to possibly get in front of the screen, and then my battery was down. It was a lot of reasons, but I shouldn't have them make it a reason why the super producer helped me. Think about that. Why do I feel I have to make excuses why she helped me? Yeah. And even though she's a grown ass lady, and you know, You know, all that part. I wish more would come out because, like I said, if somebody come out and say the wrong stuff, and I'm glad they put that video up because you didn't get too deep. Because if you would have said anything about my baby girl that was wrong or defamate her character, I ain't got to. I know she's gonna tear ass, but you'll have two of us. So all I'm saying is just do right. Focus on what you focus on. If you really don't fuck with people, don't fuck with people. But that's on you. All of that trying to block Levi out, block me out, it ain't gonna work. God gonna put me with other alliance or wherever I need to be. The people adulting will be free and liberated. No matter who they vote on, they're gonna know that they don't need to depend on them. You just make sure they're doing their job and do right and be legal. You shouldn't have to depend on them for services. What I'm talking about to make you self-sufficient. I talk it how I walk it. I literally spent 4 years creating this online school by myself to teach people another way to get into the real estate, which they need it right now. When I was building this, I was like, God, why am I doing this? This is corny. Like, it was dry for me, but I had to do it. I loved it. And he was like, build it, they will come. That was like straight that commercial. I was like, oh boy, that's some bullshit. Why that phrase came in my head? But I just kept doing it, and now I know that the tax lien game and the tax deed game is literally almost the only way most of you guys could get into real estate. Or through the land bank like they doing foreclosures, but I'm teaching you another method. Literally people locked out. So I'm giving tools. They don't want you to have these tools. They don't want you to think. That's why I was hesitant about taking donations because I don't want y'all to be like, well, she taking donations. She a drift. She a that. What she using it for? First and foremost, if I take donations, it's definitely going to go to me maintaining my household and getting my kids through college. Ain't none of you guys is a single mother. Not none of you. I ain't going to say that. I'm a single mother. I got two in college. They like twins. 120, 119. Who the fuck is doing this? You think of the nursing income, that should be gone. That should be gone. You see what I'm saying? So I'm doing everything cash. I never received child support. And I just got to do what I got to do. But I have made a pledge that if I do get cash apps through my broadcast from the last time I talked until next July 27th when I show back up out there in Homewood to go to the next Alexis Wilson Butterfly release every month. Once I get monetized as well, I'm going to give 10% to Miss Cara. 5% is going to go to her directly on Cash App, and 5% is going to go to an investigation of Cara Wilson's death. That's my promise. I don't lie. I don't drift. I don't give a damn. I'm telling y'all what I'm going to do, when I'm going to do. Even before that, I told my sis, whatever we do, it's going to be from my money, my nursing money. So I said, fuck it. I'm not about to beg none of them. I'm not about to beg nobody. I'm so used to motherfuckers being shady that I'll just be like, yo, God, make a way. I'm not about to beg nobody. Even though that's a bad self-defense mechanism and that's going to cut me off from people, I pray I could get through that. But I'm going to just do what I got to do. So I just felt like it was important for me to make this live because I know I was a little rough. And I don't take it back. I don't care. I could have been rougher, but I didn't. And I hope y'all see everybody for who they are. Not saying that people cannot change, but you have to change physically. You can't just talk about fucking changes. You have to repent. Like when I was wrong, I come out and open like, yo, I'm wrong. Anybody, I'm wrong. This, that. I forgot, what was it? I don't know if it was Cara. Oh, yeah, let me tell y'all this. And this is how real it is, so I can just tell y'all how I am as a person. And I don't think that the super producer would care. So the super producer ended up getting a feed. And then when I looked back at her video, I noticed that she had Steve video in there. So in the morning, I texted her like, yo, I am so disappointed. Why? Did you know that they blocked me? Because things were already set up on her end for her. And I was like, I will hope not, because I see Steve on your shit. He let you do it. He let them do it. Did you know they was going to block me? Please don't let this be. Instead of her responding in the text, and I'm sharing this, yes, I am super producer because you fucking amazing. and we can speak our piece. She called me. She was like, "Listen, that is not what happened. I did not know that they blocked you. I ended up jumping on Steve's thing after my people was left, so I could get more of the recording. You know, if I knew anything, I would have told you anyway. But do you think she got upset because I asked her? Because I felt indifferent? Because I wasn't unsure? I was like, yo, everybody about to turn on me. This shit weird as fuck. And I started like, wait, because at the end of the day, I always think like maybe somebody can, but I don't think that she would. But I had to ask her, and she was 100% transparent, and I believe her. And guess what? No issues. I didn't. She didn't think that was attack to her character because I asked her that. Because you can ask anything like, shit in the toilet. Did you shit in the toilet? No. Oh, because there's a possibility it could be you. All right, cool. You shit in the toilet, didn't flush the toilet? No, I ain't do it. How you think that? That's a person you don't want to fuck with. A person be like, nah, I ain't do that shit. Who the fuck did that? That's the real person you want to deal with. So I'm just divulging more stuff to y'all. And I'm about to get off because I keep talking to y'all, but I can keep telling y'all more. Let me go about my business. I'm about to get back on the road. I got 15 minutes to my destination. I didn't want it to keep falling on the floor, acting all weird to me, and I hope you guys got to know Grace Levi a little bit more. I did put an old video, 8 months I did getting to know Grace Levi. Y'all know about my business, me being Hebrew, me wearing fringes. I got to get my fringes together. And just about my business and my case business. With my platform, not only are you going to be engaged in the content that I do, I'm literally going to let y'all get to know me. Yep. Y'all gonna get to know me. I'm a transparent person. Shit happen. Like when I get to my next contract, y'all gonna be in the state with me. I'm gonna talk shit. I probably will talk about what happened there and like the bad stuff on this platform. I use that for nurses to nurses in my IG. But I'm transparent. I'll be like, yo, these nurses hooking me up. Oh my God, guess what? I'm crying because of this happened. I don't tell y'all everything, but I guess I use this as a way to, just express myself and to keep my pact with God. My pact with God since the age of 12 is that I'm going to help over 300 million people. I said that since 12 years old. And I was like, girl, how the fuck you going to do that? I said that to her like, the fuck, you crazy, 300 million. That's a ridiculous number. But as a nurse, I started and I said to myself, I'm helping one person at a time. But every night I work, like when I was in med surge, I used to have 6 patients. Then I went to PCU, 4 patients a night. ICU, I do 2 to 3 patients. So I count those. Every last one of them people's lives I touch, and I do something for them. Even like I told you, I have ran into people, probably like two races, what they call racists and prejudice. And by the end of it, they was like, I got black friends. I love you, Nurse Lashley. You coming back tomorrow? I be like, hell no, it's day 4. I'm tired. I ain't getting no rest. They be like, yeah, you want a cookie? I just love you. And that's just the way I am. Real recognize real. So it's not going to be any color lines, really. It's the heart that heart. If I say something about a nation of people and behavior, don't take it to offense because I talk about us as black people in a whole that we got certain behaviors that's fucked up. So I'm going to just keep it real. If I say something about another nation, it's just based on observation and kind of like a social norm to them. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, I love you guys. Hopefully I can stream tonight. Find somebody who is actually going to be out there and then block my page. And even if they did, fuck it. I got other creep page, so I'm gonna figure this shit out, okay? And I'm also gonna do a video release because my ammunition is through the fucking roof. I got like 7 videos to release, so y'all asses, I'm ridiculous. And I got 3 other live ideas that I want to do with you guys. I'm just ridiculous, and I'm trying to do all of this before I start my new contract. But I should be live tonight. If we're not live tonight, I'm gonna see you this weekend. I want to say I love you. Thank you for being here for Grace Levi and actually, just taking time to get to know me. I mean, whoever these character is, y'all can send them my videos. They know who I'm talking about. Real recognize real, and they still can't get mad at anything that I said in this live. If they do, that means that they fucked up in the head. Thirsty Thursdays. Should I do that? Thirsty Thursday. I was thinking of a name of my trending topics. I'm gonna change it. So I'm gonna be working on that. The trending topic. Please tune in, girl. I know I'll be getting the shit. We gonna talk about everything. I'm like, damn, she talking about everything: science, AI, baby politics, wrongful stuff. I talk about every single thing. That's what I told you today. I was talking about the sun. I was like, do you think the sun is different? You know, I said, fuck it. Something ain't right. This motherfucker hot. Anyway, I love you guys. See y'all later. Have a blessed day. I'm coming back to Illinois. I'm coming back next year on July 27th. I'll be there for my daughter, Butterfly Felice. But until if there's something different and y'all want me to come down there for something, like in between that time, I'll definitely consider it because I'm a free agent. You know, as long as I'm not in contract and my bills is paid, I'm getting the hell up out of here. I'm not being, you know what I've been? I've been a single mama, housewife with no husband for almost 9, 10 years. Take care of these kids. I need to figure out the fuck is this. I need to find a real husband, get out of the house. You know, I don't know if I'm going out a lot. People weird. But y'all help me out. Help me out. I love you. I'll see you later.